Let's open up some art, baby. So these pieces are really interesting. Japan is probably the most developed country when it comes to internet drops and online drops and just sort of drops generally. They invented the sneaker drop. That's sort of where it was happening first. And this artist is really well known for his drops as well. These are some of the toys that he sold. Each of these were raffles that I had to join. So I had to win a raffle to get these toys, competing against a bunch of other people who also wanted them. This is Garorin. I say it not wrong every time. He is in a pack of 5, so there are 4 others like him. And this is Rocky. He's an edition of 200. He's from the Flying Mountain show. We're opening up another piece called Flying Mountain today. That is an edition of 50. So excited about that. This is a piece that I think is really, really cool. This really shows how TKOM Factory makes his handmade work. So what he does is he presses together pieces of wood and then carves them into shapes and paints on top of them. So the fact that he didn't really paint on top of this one and you can see through it means you really get to see sort of the artistry. I love that it's a skull. You can see the signature on the bottom. This was made in 2020. But yeah, I really, really love this piece. I had to beg him on Instagram and on email, like I think 15 DMs and emails to convince him to make me this piece. So I'm super proud to have it in my collection. I know he's super popular and doesn't normally make pieces sort of in this size range. They're normally a bit bigger, and when they're in this size, they're sort of soft vinyls. So the fact that I got an original piece in this size range, I was super excited by. And this is the piece that we are opening by him today. Here, let's switch it over. This one is called Flying Mountain. I'm really, really excited. This is an edition of 50, so only one of 50 people who got a hold of this one. There were larger versions of this at the Flying Mountain exhibit that you could purchase. Those went for, I think, about 5 times the cost of the smaller one. Looks like I got edition 11 out of 50. Here, bring it around, switch the camera back. So cool, look at that. Flying Mountain 3. Soft vinyl, made in 2021. Cool little note version of a COA on top of it right here. We'll peel that off, put it back here, and then let's unwrap him. So here we go. So here is Flying Mountain. This is a wall piece. So you hang this guy on the wall. It's different sort of than a shelf piece like the normal toys are. So I really like that element of it. You can tell sort of how it's hand painted. Love the facial expression up close. He's so funny. So yeah, this was sort of the #1 figure that existed from this show. Just kind of shows you how it's made with this little in the dark. I'm not sure if it's glow in the dark or not. We'll have to check. This room has too much sun, so I won't be able to look right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this guy right here for the rest of the show. So yeah, that was sick. Really, really like Takahiro Komuro. That was a soft vinyl piece. It was an edition of 50. So yeah, there he is on the piano. Let's see if I could actually point to him. I'm now pointing at something completely different, but it looks like I'm pointing at him, which is cool. Got to get better at looking like you're pointing at something versus actually pointing at something.